We'd like to welcome you to our video. This is me, Dad Yahuah ben Yashriel. With Living Branch Worship Center, we're going to be discussing today what is the Father's will. I have my two assistants with me, my daughters, Kiki and Bina. So I'm going to ask Bina if she would give us our website.
The website is www.living-branch.org.
Thank you, Bina. Now I'm going to ask Kiki if she would give us our email address where people can reach us.
info@living-branch.org.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
So we're going to, and also just want to let you know you can join us on our new social media site, which is seen.is. And that's our group right there. So we're going to talk about the Messiah's words and will. St. John 5:19. Then Yahusha answered and said to them, Most assuredly I say to you, the Son can do nothing of himself, but what he sees the Father do, for whatever he does, the Son also does in like manner. Not everyone who says unto me, Lord, Lord, or Sovereign, Sovereign, some people might say, Master, Master, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father in heaven. So as we continue on, I'm trying to give you a flavor for what the Messiah said to do and what his words and will were. So let's go to St. John 12, verse 49 through 50. For I have not spoken on my own authority, but the Father who sent me gave me a command, what I should say and what I should speak. And I know that his command is everlasting life. Therefore, whatever I speak, just as the Father has told me, so I speak. So let's go to St. John chapter 8, verse 28 and 29. Then Yahusha said to them, When you lift up the Son of Man, then you shall know that I am he, and that I do nothing of myself, but as my Father taught me, I speak these things. And he who sent me is with me, and the Father has not left me alone, for I always do those things that please him. So as you can see here, the Messiah always points back to what the Father has told him, what the Father has taught him, and what the Father has shown him. He did nothing of his own. Okay, so let's get to the whole core of this matter. What is the Father's will? Let's go to Psalms chapter 40, verse 8. I delight to do your will, O Elohim. Your law is in my heart. Now that word law there is translated from the word Torah in the Hebrew. Okay, let's go to Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23. For the commandment is a light, and the commandment is a lamp, and the law a light. Reproofs and instructions are the way of life. Now let's jump over to St. John's 12th chapter, 49 through the 50th verse. And we've read this before, but it still goes in the context of what we're doing. For I have not spoken on my own authority, but the Father who sent me gave me a command, that I should say of what I should say and what I should speak. And I know that his command is everlasting life. Therefore, whatever I speak, just as the Father has told me, so I speak. Let's go to Matthew chapter 7, verse 21 and 22. Not everyone who says unto me, Lord, Lord, Sovereign, Sovereign, or Master, Master, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, or Sovereign, Sovereign, or Master, Master? Have we not prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, done many wonderful works in your name? Then I will declare unto you, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. In the King James, it says iniquity. That word iniquity, when you look it up in the Greek, means lawlessness. You are without law. You're without his instructions. You're without his Torah. That's what we need. Okay? Now, they'll often say no one can keep the law. Well, hey, let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 10 through 15. If you obey the voice of Yahuah your Elohim to keep his commandments and his statutes, which are written in the book of the Torah, or law, and if you turn to Yahuah your Elohim with all your heart and with all your soul, for this commandment which I command you today is not too mysterious for you, nor is it far off. It is not in the heaven that you shall say, who shall ascend into heaven for us and bring it to us, that we may hear it and do it. Nor is it beneath the sea, that you should say, who will go over the sea for us and bring it to us, that we may hear it and do it. But the word is very near you, in your mouth and in your heart, that you may do it. See, I have set before you today life and good, death and evil. So look at 1 John 5, verse 3. Chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of Elohim, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not burdensome. 1 John 2, 4. He who says, I know him, and does not keep his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. 1 John 3, 4. Whosoever committed sin also committed lawlessness, and sin is lawlessness. Now here's the capper. Revelations. Everybody talks about they want to get into the city, and they want the right to the tree of life. Well, this is what you got to do, my friends. Blessed are those who do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life, and may enter through the gates into the city. So let's do the Father's will. Malachi 4:4 tells us, remember the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded him in Horeb for all Israel, with the statutes and judgments. Now, you want to be great in the kingdom. I'm sure many of you want to make it into the kingdom and be great. Look at Matthew 5:18 through 19. For assuredly I say to you, till heaven and earth pass away, one jot or one tittle will in no means pass from the law till all is fulfilled. Whoever therefore break one of the least of the commandments and teach men so shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. That's an idiom. That means you won't make it in. But whoever does and teach them, he shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Girls, we're just going to do. What are we just going to do?
Keep Yahuah's commandment in his Torah and live.
All right, we're going to keep his commandments and in his Torah and live. So we've joined a new social media site that has better privacy laws and no data mining. You all know the changes that are coming up on Facebook. So join us on our new social media site, which is www.seen.is. And I've just listed our group for Living Branch Worship Center there, and we'll look to see you on there. We want to thank Bina and Kiki for assisting me on this video. And we all want to just say to you, Shalom, Shalom.